Well, now to the Middle East.
All right, Israel launching small ground raids against Hezbollah today, and a larger ground operation in Lebanon could be imminent.
Fox's Sharon Crowley is live in the newsroom with the latest on the fighting and how the U.S. is responding tonight, Sharon.
Yeah, that's right, Natasha and Steve. President Biden and U.S. officials are calling for diplomacy. The president wants a ceasefire now. Israel, however, sending a very different message to Hezbollah and other terrorists in the Middle East. Massive explosions destroy several residential buildings in Beirut, Lebanon. Israeli military says they are responsible and they were targeting the central headquarters of Hezbollah in the city. Friday, Israeli airstrikes killed longtime Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah. The Pentagon says the U.S. is sending a few thousand troops to the Middle East to bolster security and to defend Israel if necessary.
We're going to continue to urge for a diplomatic solution. We want to see, tensions quell in the region, and so we're going to continue to push on that front.
The announcement follows word that Israel has already launched small, limited raids across the border into Lebanon. The U.S. State Department spokesperson says Israel has the right to defend itself.
We support Israel's right to defend itself against terrorism. That includes by bringing brutal terrorists such as Hassan Nasrallah to justice. At the same time, we ultimately want to see a diplomatic resolution to conflict in the Middle East that provides long-term security for the people of Israel, the people of Lebanon, and the Palestinian people, as well as the broader region, and we will continue to work to advance efforts along those fronts.
Concerns are now growing of a wider war breaking out in the region. President Joe Biden says he plans on speaking to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu soon, and he believes a broader war in the Middle East can be avoided.
Well, just the fact that Israel may be now launching a limited operation into Lebanon. Are you aware of that? Are you comfortable with their plans?
I'm more aware than you might know, and I'm comfortable with them stopping. We should have a ceasefire now. Thank you.
Israel is also sending a clear message to Iran.
There is nowhere in the Middle East Israel cannot reach. There's nowhere we will not go to protect our people and protect our country.
So Israel and Hezbollah have been exchanging gunfire almost every day since the war in Gaza began last October. Israel says it's going to continue to strike at Hezbollah until it's safe for families to return to their homes near the Lebanon border. Now, Hezbollah has promised to keep firing rockets into Israel until there's a ceasefire in Gaza. Steve?
All right, thanks, Sharon.